Hello everybody!
Welcome to Gunpla TV.
This is episode 244 and we are back with a new mega size unicorn.
Yeah, that's the mega size, alright.
Isn't it just so big and looks so
Except
ginormous?
mine's a little bigger than that, actually.
Honey, I shrunk the unicorn.
Todd, go home.
No, this is of course the very nice detailed RG kit that we built, what was it, 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, it's been
I
2
think
weeks.
it's been 2 weeks, but I love this kit. I just wanted to see it again. But also this is great to have on the table so you guys can get a real feel for actually how big is this mega size. It's ginormous.
Todd, quit holding us in suspense. Bring it out.
Are you guys ready to see? So usually you guys are used to like seeing usual normal size HG kits or maybe master grade kits about this size, but we are here today with the actual dun 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 dun. It's the mega size unicorn. Look at this beauty.
I mean, wow. Like, you could step on that guy and just murder him.
This is probably, I mean, outside of like the Neo Zeon type huge things, this is probably just the largest Gundam I have ever built. Just look at the little RG compared next to the mega size. He's, hello, big brother.
I think his
like,
foot is almost as tall as the RG.
It is, oh my
almost.
Goodness. It's just insane how big this thing is. Okay,
you could have him ride him piggyback. That'd be fun.
You really could just have him bend the legs here. And
oh my God, can he fit around the head?
Can he fit? Oh. He's gonna fall over.
Yeah, there we go.
Yahoo!
Perfect. Oh my God, I can't believe he fit. That actually looks really nice.
Isn't it cool?
Okay.
Oh man, Gunpla is freedom. All right, shall we do a quick review of this thing?
Please.
All right, let's get to it.
So, I don't know where Todd went, but there's the mega size unicorn and his little buddy on top.
This is, I mean, oh gosh, what is the last time we had something this large on Gunpla TV? It's just so big. I'm hiding behind the Gundam.
Even when I zoom out, I can't see you.
Hello.
There you are.
Help. Wow, this thing is just big and beautiful. It's just so massive. And this is what it is to be a mega size. I mean, you just see the scale compared to the little RG just sitting on top. It's just, wow. It's just, wow is about all you can say. If you guys had one of these built up in your house or in your room, I think that's what a lot of people would probably say, is when they walk into your room and they see this massive thing sitting there. Just, wow. It's just crazy. Alright, so let's talk about this kit, shall we? So, I did build the real grade before, and that was a couple of weeks ago. And the real grade kit was, this kit was really fun. It's one of my favorite kits of the year, and it's really nicely detailed. And it has great articulation. It really holds its poses and whatnot. But why am I talking about the RG kit? Well, just because I love the RG kit so much. But I just kind of wanted to compare and see what you get between these two. Of course, the difference is the size. But due to the size, there are some limitations that you are going to run into. For one thing, the articulation on this kit is not, I mean, he can bend his arms, but one thing I found is, as you can see, his arm doesn't really hold up so well. I try to push it in a bit more, but He's not very great at holding his poses. The joints just aren't as tight as what you get on the RG kit. So if you're really looking for something to articulate and hold the pose very well, then definitely you'll want to pick up the RG kit. But if you just want a giant Gundam statue, kind of just something to just have in its normal standing pose with the gun pointed down, because this gun is really big and it's really heavy, then this is the kind of kit for you. The arm does have an elbow joint, of course, and this arm, of course, swings up and down. You can make him point up. And of course he does have quite a bit of movement out, so that's not so bad. Whoops, I'm sliding off the peg there. Push this back on. So, as I'm losing an arm. Oh no. These things do happen. The joints, the pegs, I find, I mean, they don't really hold together too well. You really got to keep them pushed in there. So that's just kind of another thing that this kit isn't really meant for, like, great kind of articulation. The leg, he does have a joint. Now, if you've built a mega size kit before, you will recognize the polycap runner that comes with this kit, because it is the same as what comes with the other stuff. So if you've built another mega size kit before, you're pretty much familiar with how this kit is going to move, how it's going to articulate. It's pretty much similar to those kits. Now he does have some quiet movements. The leg will, the foot will kind of rotate around and whatnot, but really, this kit is just not something that's meant to be displayed really in a pose, other than just standing there and look impressive. And really, I mean, for that purpose alone, this kit is great. Just, I mean, what can you say? It's just a great kit to stare at. He has great details, and they do have some nice kind of like lines on here and whatnot. It's not as detailed as the Perfect Grade from what I remember. It's been a little while since I last saw the Perfect Grade. And the RG kit, of course, also has some quite good detail on it as well. But he's just fun, just to have a giant kit. And it's hard to really say much more than that, to be honest. Other stuff you get with this kit are, you do get 2 of the beam sabers, and the handles, of course, on the backpack there, they will plug in. So you can, one of the hands, you can hold this in one of his hands. The same hand, I believe, has a spot to hold these. So if you want to display him with some beam sabers, you can do that if you want. Maybe good luck getting a cool pose with that, though. So you get 2 options for the hands. You get the trigger finger hand like you see in this one, but then you also get 2 of just regular closed fists. So if you just want to have them with a closed fist, then you can do that as well. Now, I showed this in the unboxing last week. This kit doesn't come with any stickers other than like the stickers for the eyes and some of the sights and whatnot, but it does come with water slide decals. So if you want to put a lot of markings on it, you don't need to go out and buy an extra decal set, because this kit comes with the decals already. And water slide decals, they're not, I mean, they take some time, but they're not so difficult to actually put on or do. You just need some water and some patience. That's all you need to do with those. Alright, so let's see. So this is right now in Odaiba. We've been talking about this, I believe, the last couple of episodes. They are building the 1/1 scale unicorn before they had the RX-78. Well, and a lot of people, you saw the pictures of that 1/1 scale RX-78, and of course that thing just looked ginormous. It was beautiful. I got to see it a couple of times in different parts around Japan. It was in Shizuoka before, and I saw it in Odaiba. But one good thing to show, maybe the first time that anybody's going to be able to have a look at this, is just how is a 1/1 scale unicorn size-wise going to compare to the old RX-78. Now, I mentioned last week that I do have an RX-78 mega size built, so I brought him in to kind of give you guys a good comparison so you can see how much taller this unicorn is compared to the RX-78-2.
That is quite the difference.
That is quite the difference. So this new statue that's going up in Odaiba is going to be quite a bigger statue. And I mean, when they had the 1/1 scale of this thing, I mean, this was already pretty big. I just, that's what I thought. Seeing this huge statue was just so big. And when you stood when you're standing by this 1/1 scale statue, you just kind of like barely up midway through the foot standing next to it. So yeah, it's going to be really impressive to see this 1/1 scale thing in Odaiba once it's completely built. And that is just impressive. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? I don't think I showed you guys the backside of this thing at all.
We saw it just a bit, just a glance.
Just a little bit. So here you guys can get a look at the backside of this kit. Of course, he comes with the gun. And actually, this gun... Oh, let me see if I can pop it out of his hand there. This gun does have a slot on it. I just left the hand on for now. But if you really wanted, you can plug this in... Well, it wasn't there. Where was it? You are meant to plug this into his backpack somewhere. And now I don't remember where. Well, I'll have to look at that again. But I remember it saying that in the instructions. Of course, when I put it together, I just put it in the hand. I wasn't going to bother having it on the backpack. But that's what I remember reading. Oh, there it was.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you can plug it into his backpack if you want, if you just want to have a closed fit. So you do have that option. And the shield is really nice on this thing. I just love the size of that shield. It's just crazy. I mean, that's just a shield, but just, wow. Just so large.
I'm just laughing at that hand stuck on the gun. It's so morbid.
The hands got cut off. All right, so let's fix this there. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so I think that's really about it to show for this Gundam. There's no crazy transformations. It is destroy mode only. But yeah, just if you want to have a giant unicorn statue to stand in the corner of your room, buy me. Buy me, buy me, buy me. So that'll do it for the unicorn this week. If you guys want a really big unicorn, you're not really up for the perfect grade, then this kit is definitely for you.
And it is in stock as of the filming of this video.
As of the filming of this video. And
grab it before it's gone.
Hopefully as of the time this episode goes online as well.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But, I mean, he's popular. How could he not be? He's just so beautiful.
I know.
I
so
love
majestic.
you, Mr. Unicorn. All right, we do have another Gunpla to talk about today, and that is the Gyanko. Is it Gyanko? Is that the name of it?
Hyper Gyanko.
The Hyper Gyanko.
I was going to call it Super, because Super Fumina is just stuck in my head.
Oh, that's right. Super Fumina Hyper Gyanko. There's just too much to remember.
So I built the kit.
All right, so why don't you tell us all about it?
All right, let's check it out. Okay, so let's go to what we all really wanted to talk about today, which is the Hyper Gyanko.
Yes, I've been
Did you laugh at me?
for.
Don't laugh. We all wanted to see this the most.
I mean, I wanted to see this too. I still want to build this one at some point.
So this was the first time that I ever built one of the human type kits. I mean, she's a Gunpla, but obviously her body is more like just the character. And there are several eye options, which, you know, we're also with the Fumina and the China guy.
Right.
And I went with the clear eye option. So it's like the white part that becomes the eyes is not as long, so that you can pop in the clear plastic part.
Over the top of it?
Right.
Right, that's what I usually go for too.
I mean, like, Bandai went to the trouble to create, like, a little clear plastic piece, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go the extra mile and do it too. However, it was really hard to put in. Oh. I mean, the piece is just so tiny.
You really have to cut that nub exact. So
you have to, and it says this in the instructions as well, to cut it cleanly off. And if you don't, it will not fit in. So the trouble I had was that the little clear plastic piece was so tiny that I couldn't hold it between my fingers and try and sand off
Ah.
the remaining plastic.
Or are you trying to use like a sandpaper to do that with?
Well, I tried to use a knife.
That knife and clear plastic, that might be a bit difficult. My favorite method is to use like a small metal file with like a smooth cut finish on it.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have all of those tools at my disposal at home. But, I mean, I got them in. It worked.
Okay.
But now, after you get the eyes in, you're given stickers for her eyelashes. And I didn't really like how that looked so much, so what I did was I took one of the Gunpla pens and actually drew them on myself. And let me just bring out the pen that I used, because it is over here. Here we go. Sorry for the noise. This is just a basic Gundam marker, and it's for panel lines, maybe?
I think a lot of people are familiar with that marker.
Yeah, I imagine so. So I just very, very carefully went over the lines that are already there for where her eyelashes are supposed to be. And it's not perfect, but I just wanted it to look just a little bit more realistic than what it does with the stickers. Let's see. So of course she also comes with optional hands, and I put on the sword holding hand so we could pose her with her weapon, which is the, what is this? Oh, it's just a beam saber. It wasn't clear plastic, so I was like, this isn't a beam saber.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we had a new Revive Gyan recently, and that did come with a clear beam saber. So I'm kind of, they had like an old Gyan kit came with the solid yellow plastic like that. So it's interesting to see that solid yellow plastic beam saber back, and not the clear yellow that came with the Revive Gyan that was out not so long ago.
Because even on the box you can see that it's a beam.
Right.
But because it looked more like a lance or something to me than the beam sabers. But anyways, the other cool part of this kit is, of course, her shields, her missile shields.
Yes.
And they are pretty posable. Like, you can move them all around in the front or the back, however you like. They really add a lot to the kit and make it unique standing next to the other girls.
And that's kind of really Gyanko's trademark. Look, 'cause she's got like the double shields for the hair buns.
Yeah.
And those are the Gyan shields.
Yep, you can see them right there. They don't have the yellow in them, but they're the same shape, same holes in them.
Right.
So yeah, that's really cool.
She looks great.
Lots of detail. And you know, I have cats. So let me just say that this was especially hard to build. Because I was constantly
fighting for parts?
Yes.
Like, give that back to me.
But in the end, I won. So there she is.
All right, well, thanks for showing us that. She's a real beauty.
Yeah, not quite as impressive as the unicorn, but I really enjoyed the build.
But, I mean, it's a build fighter. I mean, the unicorn is kind of like a more, like, serious, and I'm going to war, and just more serious. But build fighters is just meant to be kind of, like, fun. I mean, and it's a girl. I remember when the original Fumina came out, a lot of people were just like, oh, Bandai has jumped the shark type of thing. They're building girl model kits. But, I mean, they're insanely popular.
Yeah, and they're really detailed. I mean, her eyes and, you know, all of the joints and things.
Right.
It's very well put together. But speaking of build fighters, isn't there a new episode out?
That's right. I believe it started airing, not really airing, because it was uploaded to the internet. It went live last week, and I did get a chance to watch it. It's about 30 minutes long, so the same length as like a regular episode. And it features all of the cast from the very first season of Build Fighters, which was the most popular series of the Build Fighters between that and Try. It was just fun to see all of the main characters back, and it was just a really great, fun episode. If you guys are fans of Build Fighters, especially that first season with Sei and all the crew, then I definitely recommend everybody go online and find it and give it a watch. It's just good fun.
Yeah, it sounds like. I mean, you mentioned Char was in it before too.
Oh, that was different.
That was different.
That was different. So they had
my
like
God.
a little 6-minute mini
Right.
type of
So
Build
that-
Fighters thing.
Yeah,
But then
a
there's
special.
that was like one special. But then this is something completely new,
Oh.
like a new OVA type of thing.
Okay. Okay.
But it's only about 30 minutes long, and it's a different cast than that was in that. Well, I mean, one character from that was in the 6-minute, but the original cast is back for this new one.
Okay.
So, what was it called? GM Attack, or I don't remember exactly, but it was on all the boxes. I don't have the boxes with me now. But anyway, yes, give it a watch if you guys haven't seen it.
Now, what have you got behind the unicorn there?
All right, so we didn't really have a whole lot that came in this week, but this is something that came in not too long ago, and when I saw it come in, I just felt, oh, I really want to build this.
I mean, it's pretty cool, especially
Isn't
with the LEDs.
It's got some really cool light up features and a nice LED set. It's going to be a fun build, I have a feeling. Now, if I can pronounce the name, what the heck is this thing called?
Aldebaran?
The Aldebaran. If you guys want to buy this, you can find it on our site. It is still in stock, but tune in next week. We'll get this all built up for you guys, and you can see what this kit is all about. All right. So I do believe we had some comments from last week's episode.
And the first one comes from Alan TJW, who said, "To be honest, I prefer the mega size line over the PG."
Okay, so that's this I felt this was like a good comment, something that's worth talking about. So PG kits, of course, are like the ultimate. A lot of people feel they're really like the ultimate Gunpla because they're really expensive. 1/60th scale, it's pretty good size, and the PG Unicorn kit, it had like the optional LED set, and it's really detailed, and it really is a really nice kit. Sid built the PG Unicorn, guys. You guys can go back a few episodes, maybe quite a few episodes. I'm not exactly sure what episode that was in, but you can find his old build of it. But if you guys, the PG kit is quite expensive, and if you really just kind of want like a giant unicorn, but you don't want to have or you don't want to spend so much to buy the PG kit, then the mega size is actually, it's really not a bad option. It's gosh, how much cheaper is it than the PG? I don't remember the price.
Maybe about half off?
Half or maybe less. He's not so expensive, and it's not, if you're also kind of scared about like the PG's complexity, because it's a bit more difficult to build as well, the mega size kit's really not so hard to put together. I think anybody really can put together a mega size kit, and even the mega size is bigger than the PG kit, so if you really want to have the ultimate biggest unicorn that you can have, then the mega size is really a good way to go, and he is one handsome guy.
Yeah. And he's slightly taller than the PG at what? PG's 1/60th scale.
1/60th scale, and
this guy
he's
is
1/48th.
Wow.
So a bit slight difference. I don't have the PG kit I don't have the PG kit available, so I can't exactly compare it, but a bit of a difference.
Okay, next comment is from Shika, and he or she said, "To Lindsay,
Oh,
please review Frame Arm Girls."
okay.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about this for a few weeks now.
Right.
And we are looking at it, so
Okay.
we'll see what we can get for you guys.
Maybe soon.
Maybe soon.
Maybe. Frame Arm Girls, and we have this lovely poster, so maybe a lot of people that are watching this episode and they see this poster, and it's just like a subliminal message. Frame Arm Girls. Frame Arm Girls, I want to see more Frame Arm Girls. All right.
Okay, and last is from Gundam Medic, who says, "You two are rocking it. It's great to start." I'm sorry, I totally got tongue-tied there. "It's great to start to see you two develop a rhythm. It really helps draw the viewers into the episodes. Keep up the excellent work."
Thanks for the words.
Also, do you think if I say Boo 3 times, it'll appear? Like when you say Beetlejuice 3 times, he appears. Let's find out.
Okay.
Todd, would you take it away?
You gotta read the comments.
All right. Booga booga booga.
You know, the only reason I have that comment in there is just so I can have you say booga booga.
Todd. You know what?
It worked.
I think it's time to go home.
It's time to go home. Wait, it's not time to go home yet. We still have some stuff to give away here. All right, so we had the booga. The booga booga booga.
Oh my god.
All right, so we are giving away the booga booga booga, and the lucky winner of the booga 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 is going to be, drum rolls please.
Oh, no, I didn't.
This goes out to comment number 29.
You remembered to write it down.
I
this
wrote
time.
it down this week. And this is a comment from Pennafred. And Pennafred says, those GBF Gundam build fighters just don't do it for me. Can't think of a single one I'd like to get. Well, congratulations, you are not getting a Gundam build fighters kit. You're getting one from Origin, which is, I believe, is probably a series you like, because who doesn't like Origin? It's a really great series. Everybody should watch Origin. So, I mean, yeah, build fighters, I mean, there are some people don't like it, and that's fine. Everybody has different tastes. I mean, just if you like fun, if you just like to have fun, then build fighters is for you. But if you like more serious action, then Origin, Unicorn, those type of series are for you. Gundam, I mean, there's just so many different flavors of Gundam these
I know,
days.
they had the SD Gundam series.
There's the
quite
SD
a while
Gundam
ago.
series too.
It's on 3D.
They get
And of
crazy.
course, my first was Gundam Wing. as a
Gundam
lot of
Wing, if you're
people-
from America,
Yeah.
you've seen Gundam
It was on
Wing.
Toonami.
It was on Toonami many, many ages ago. So yes, congratulations on your new booga. Alright, but because of Build Fighters being on the air, for this week, I thought it would be good to give away something from Build Fighters. So this week we'll be giving away the Bear Guy P, which stands for
Pretty.
Alright, so I believe everything should probably be in here. Oh, he's a bit headless at the moment. It's kind of like one of those ghost things. Oh, but I mean, well, it is an angel, I guess, because it's got the angel backpack. But everything is in here. So, if you guys would like to win the Bear Guy P Pretty, all you need to do is go to hobbylink.tv and find episode number 244 and post a comment, and that is all you have to do. Then you will be entered into the random drawing to win a kit. Okay, I think that about does it.
Yeah.
Lindsay,
Where can they find
where
us,
can
Todd?
they find us?
Where can you find us?
Where can they find
Well,
us?
let's see, we've got Tumblr,
Tumblr. Oh, you're gonna have me do it. Oh, Tumblr,
No.
Facebook,
Twitter,
Twitter, Instagram, and of course,
HobbyLink TV.
HobbyLink TV and
All right,
HLJ.com,
the biggest
because we
one.
are brought to you guys by HobbyLink Japan. So please remember to buy your kits from us, and of course we thank you for your support. And I believe that will do it for this week. Thank you guys and girls for watching.
And we'll see you next
We'll
week.
see you next week. Have a great week.
Bye. Okay.